Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And if I could have the attention of the members just for a couple of minutes. If I could please have your attentions. I have a short story to tell about the Viola family, who is here today from the 18th Legislative District and Bensalem Township. Their story is a story that starts out with a tragedy, but it is an absolute story of inspiration, determination, and courage. And I might ask Alice and Sam and Vince to sit for a minute, and I'll recognize you at the end. The Viola family, Mr. Speaker, is here today for a very special reason. They're here today to advocate for legislation that would honor the memory of their son and their brother Ryan, who died as a result of a pedestrian vehicle crash nearly 2 years ago while he and his brother Vincent were walking to their school bus stop. Ryan was a student at Bucks County Technical School and was just 17 years old. Now listen to this, Mr. Speaker, if I could have the attention of the members. Vincent, his brother, stepped into action quickly and performed CPR until the paramedics arrived. But sadly and tragically, Ryan died the following day at the hospital. Earlier this year, we acknowledged Vincent's valiant effort to save his brother with a House citation, and we continue to thank him for doing whatever he could to try and save his brother. Can you imagine the courage it took that day at the bus stop? And we honor Ryan and his family as well for making the critical decision of allowing his organs to be donated to others in need. As tragic as that day and the days that followed were, 5 individuals were given a second chance of life. Mr. Speaker, could I ask for the attention of the members?
Appreciate if the members would hold the conversations down. Please take your seats or take the conversations to the rear of the House, please.
And again, I'm going to repeat that last sentence, Mr. Speaker. We honor Ryan and his family as well for making the critical decision of allowing his organs to be donated to others in need. As tragic as that day was and the days that follow were, 5 individuals were given a second chance of life. The driver of the vehicle that hit Ryan never should have been on the road. In fact, her driver's license has been suspended in 2 states, but a loophole in the state law prevented her from being charged in Ryan's death and being held accountable for this terrible loss of the family. I have introduced legislation that would change that by adding a penalty to the vehicle code for an individual to be charged with a second-degree misdemeanor if he or she is involved in an accident that causes serious injury or death. This would come with a maximum penalty of 2 years in jail and a $5,000 fine. While this penalty will not come close to rectifying the loss for the Viola family or the others who have lost loved ones, this will allow for a degree of accountability for those who choose to break the law. And Mr. Speaker, I would like to acknowledge and recognize the Viola family. Ryan's parents who passed away, Sam and Alice Viola, I might ask them to stand. Sam and Alice, give them a round of applause. And also the real hero of the day. Can you imagine giving CPR to your brother on the side of a road at 6:30 in the morning and kept him alive till the next day? His brother Vincent. Vince, stand up. Congratulations, Vince, on your heroism, your courage, and to the whole family. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.